Hello, you're back with Beatle, back on Archero 2. Today we are going to be unlocking what is behind this padlock, clear stage 3, 9 to unlock, so I have a feeling we should be doing that. Whether or not we'll be able to complete Autumn Ruins all chapter 50, not too sure, but we'll see what the padlock is, get as far as we can. I did, if we go in here, unlock the characters selection. Can't actually do anything within here. You need to get 50 other jigsaw puzzles to unlock different characters. Some of these are absolutely overpowered, so it'd be great to get those at some point, but I think we're quite a way off. Also, gear, few little upgrades here and there, nothing too much has changed. It'd be great to get another one of these magic wands, either common or rare, or fine, just so we can then upgrade 3 of these within the blacksmith and get a blue of this, whatever this is, beam staff, get a rare beam. It'd be nice to actually upgrade our weapon beyond fine. I think that is where we're sort of lacking at the moment. We'll draw one of these cards just before we jump in. Super crit rate plus 1%. I think that's quite a weak one. I'll save some of our gold just so we can upgrade our equipment later on. But let's just jump into Autumn Rooms, see how far we can get and see what's behind this padlock. Clear 50 floors. So this is the first time it has actually been different than 50 waves. To be fair, I think it's probably very similar, but floors rather than waves this time. Let's see what we get here. Frost, meteor potion. Don't like the potions. Fire circle, fire orbs. So I had the fire sort of blaze strike in the last video, and that was very good. So I may get that. I think the chant to counter, maybe not. So let's just go with the fire circle. That's actually quite a wide radius. Quite happy with that. A few scrolls, not too bad, and off we go into the first level. This is the Archero that I sort of know from the first one. I think it was stages like this rather than different waves on the same map. I think I prefer this. It may be a bit tricky, but it just adds a bit more variety when there's the map is a bit different on each sort of floor. So far, so good. I think I seem to be doing okay. Sprite I really like. Potion, not too much, but that's actually quite a good one. Attack speed up 3, crit rate up 3. But I just don't like trying to find the potions. I think I'm just going to get the Sprite. Quite like having the sprites. Anything that can make you attack whilst you're moving, I think, is always quite handy to have. Floors seem to be going okay so far. I did get hit once, but hopefully I'll find a heart, or this Valkyrie or Angel will be able to give me something. They usually get a health upgrade. Legendary, wow, okay, multi-shot and beam strike, both of these are really good. I actually don't think I've had the beam strike. Summon a sword strike that fires lasers periodically. To be honest, I think I'll just get multi-shot because I know it's very good. I'm sure the other one is good, obviously being a legendary. It's not going to be bad, but I just know multi-shot is good, especially with the arrow as my main weapon. The multi-shot obviously just doubles your damage, and now if I can get the actual multi-shot as an upgrade, although epic, very nice. Sprite Frenzy, all sprite attack power and attack speed greatly increased. Wall piercing, projectiles can pass through obstacles. Now, this is the first time that this upgrade is actually going to be useful. On the other stages or chapters, it was all open, but now there is an actual walls on these, so maybe that is handy. But yeah, I'm going to go with energy ring or sprite frenzy. I'm going to get the sprite. As much as I love the energy ring, I think this having a really powerful sprite I haven't had before. So although he's not firing that fast, but maybe I'm wrong. That wave seemed to go down really easy. Maybe he is doing the damage. The lightning of the sprite is actually really handy as well, because it obviously attacks more than one enemy. Yeah, already on wave 10, and it's just the angel. We have got full HP. I didn't even see when we recovered that, but let's just get the attack speed up as we... Here we go onto the boss. Seems to be a bit of a snake. Have I been poisoned there? No. I thought that was a venom attack where I might get poisoned, but just did a bit of damage. But I think our sort of damage and defense seems to be okay for this. I thought we may struggle a bit more, but we've already unlocked what that is behind the padlocks. That was just finishing wave 9, which we have done. I don't know how I didn't get hit there, but not to worry, we'll get an upgrade here. Another lot of epics. We seem to be doing really well. I'm going to get the laser sprite. As much as I do like the other twos, just obviously we've got the sprite upgrade to make them really strong. So I think getting as many sprites as we can is going to be the way forward we're going to do here. A Valkyrie, perfect. That'll give us another free upgrade, even if it is just rare. Invincibility potions. Again, I don't really like the potions, so let's just get the charged arrow. I think I've had this once before. It's okay. It's obviously an extra attack. You just need to stand still to let it charge, but it seems to be flying through these waves. Wow, really easy. Just absolutely flying through them. I think we're on wave 15 now. Get the Valkyrie, and then we'll move on. Bomb sprite, I'm doing really well when I getting these 3 sprites already, and obviously they're sort of super powered from that upgrade I had. So I think this is why we're maybe doing so well. I think I've got really lucky with the upgrades, and yeah, it's just doing so much damage. Level up there with a new skill, only fine, but it's okay. They're all potions other than the Reposit Strike. Now, I haven't actually got this before, but I'll get it just to see if I do get hit, how likely it is that I actually counter-strike and do something back to them. I don't think it's very good, but given the maps with all the walls and things, I just don't think trying to collect potions is going to be the way forward. So we'll see what this is, although I don't think I countered there. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the best upgrade to get here, but attack speed or restore HP. I might just get the attack speed in the hopes that we find some hearts. I don't know whether I might live to regret that, but obviously if I kill the boss usually leaves a couple of hearts, so hopefully that is the play, especially considering he doesn't really seem to be close to damaging me. He doesn't seem to be that strong, and because my sprites do most of the damage, I ran into that one. Because my sprites do most of the damage, I can just focus on trying to dodge as opposed to standing still to do the damage myself. But let's get the heart, let's get the scrolls. More health than what we started with, so can't complain. We'll get the roulette, see if we can get the Valkyrie. We didn't get the Valkyrie, we've got some experience. Not really a lot, that bar move, barely anything, but I'll have to take it, I suppose. There we go, just collected the heart. So we're flying with the health, that is back way up, got the level up. Some res. Split shot could be really good, so could projectiles piercing enemies. I wonder if that also works with what the sprites are firing. I'll go for projectiles split, only because there are walls in these floors, and I think just having more sort of projectiles flying around the screen might be more beneficial, but no idea. But I think both would have been fine, realistically. I just really like the fact that the sprites are doing most of the damage, so I don't actually have to worry about myself doing sort of firing my arrow. I can concentrate on moving. And it looks like some of the sprites, or at least the fire one, can fire over the walls. So that is interesting to know, because I can sort of hide behind the walls myself to try and avoid the damage. But we're already on wave 25, so halfway there. Valkyrie wants to give us some epics, and both of these are really good. They don't help the sprite build that I'm going for, really. Let's just get the 2 extra projectiles, especially since I have that, so they sort of break up once I've fired them. And it also, the triple shot sort of also goes on to that big arrow charge up, as you can see. The big sort of turquoise arrows are from the sort of big arrow that upgrade that I got. And so it's interesting that it also applies to that. See what the angel wants to give us. Move speed or... Well, I'm already full health, so we'll get the move speed. Next boss. Who is he? Can't even tell. Is it a witch, is it? Am I making that up? No, skull. A skull head man with a bell. Doesn't really fire too fast. They're homing gas, but to be honest with my sprite build, it's easy enough for me to just run around and dodge those. He will leave me, hopefully, a heart once he's dead, and that should get me back up to full health, which will be really nice. Oh my god, that was a bit close for comfort, but we have made it out. And he's dead, lives a heart, and should get back up to full HP with a level up. Circle boost, circle damage. I presume that's all my orbs, but I don't think that's... Oh well, sprite boost, attack power up 4. Gonna have to get that, just because I've got the sprite build going, so I think having all of those... nice, I got some Ring of Destruction there, so nice to get extra equipment. XP didn't really do much to us there, but let's see how much damage the sprites are doing now. Definitely more. As you can see, they're killing them as I'm pretty much moving up to get straight to the next one. Absolute carnage on the screen as I start a new floor. These sprites just fire so much, and I think especially combined with my sort of triple shot arrows with the sort of heavy arrows as well, there's just so much going on, and we do manage to kill them relatively quickly, I think. Level up here, rare upgrades, Venom, Demon Slayer, Instant Strike. Projectiles Poison, increase attack power for a period after killing enemies, or 1 sword strike every second. I get the 1 sword strike every second, and I usually don't like that, but I think it's just, again, it's something that will attack when I'm not attacking. So I quite like having that in in my loadout. Epic, Revive or Wind Blessing. Let's get the Revive. I think Wind Blessing would be good, but just having an extra life I think is more beneficial than a bit of extra speed. Missed that projectile, but I don't think that's the end of the world. Just one heart away from being full health. I think my damage is certainly high enough. It's more just now I'm taking a lot more damage. I just need to be a bit more cautious about being hit. But if I can defeat this wave, hopefully I'll get a heart on the next one, and then it's the boss which will give me another heart. So I am almost getting back to full HP, at least in my head. Obviously still only 600 health. But Angel may be able to restore. Yeah, I quite like the attack speed, but just because I'm relatively low. 1,000! It's usually like a couple of hundred. I presume actually it'll be a percentage of your max HP as opposed to a specific amount, which makes sense and is a bit better than what I had initially thought that was. So many fireballs on the screen. 400 damage. If I can... Another 400, wow. I keep forgetting I don't actually need to do my own attack. I can just focus on moving. Just let the sprites do their thing whilst I'm moving around. The fireballs coming out. Oh no, 5 HP. We managed it. Get the health. Wow, okay. Take a breath, move on to the next one. Hopefully find a heart. If this guy levels me up, that would really help. I don't think that was enough experience. No, well, with 9 waves or floors away, hopefully we can do it. Especially, we do have the revive, which will be probably very useful at some point, given my health is probably one shot from these. Although, nice little heart there, 463. Level up, long range power, farther distance increases damage. That could be quite good. Or Demon Slayer meter, cast meter on defeating enemies, also pretty good. Or 2 circling poison orbs. Let's get the farther distance increases damage, just because I think my build is quite long range, and it's not often it is, so... Because I've got the sprites, if I just move far away from the enemies, hopefully the sprites do more damage. Hopefully they are included in that upgrade. Seems like they are, because it feels like they are killing them maybe a bit quicker. I don't know if that's just in my head though. Oh my god, there's so much going on. Trying to dodge things, it's really difficult. Oh my days, 23 health. Come on, kill it. Alright, so we're what? Realistically, there's what, 3 stages left if you take away the Valkyries and Angels that are going to be here. Epic. Oh, legendary. Perfect timing. Can I get something good? Max HP 4. I think I'm going to have to go for that, and hopefully that also heals me as well as increasing my max HP, and it did. Okay, so hopefully now if I can get a few more hearts, my health will be really high, which I think is needed considering how much damage these are doing to me now on the later stages. Just trying to continue moving so the projectiles don't get me. That seems to be the thing that gets me. It never really run into the enemies, it's more the projectiles. So I just try to continue moving, but when there's so many, it can be tricky. But yeah, this is why this sprite build is really good, and sometimes I just forget that I can keep on moving. But when the sprites do this much damage, it obviously just makes sense to continue moving. And hopefully we'll have finished. Ah, so close. But now we have full HP with that revival. Amazing. 2,200. Last wave before the boss. So take as little damage here as possible. Get past them. And then it's just the boss stage, which I don't think I've ever really died on a boss stage, to be honest. It seems to be these floors that do more damage to me. So hopefully, yeah, if I don't jinx anything, we should be able to complete wave 50 and see what's on chapter 4 as well. And we're already full health, so we'll get the move speed, and here we go into the big boss. Let's see what he is. What, robots? Oh no, big sort of boulder, golem type thing. Relatively underwhelming, although the boulders have decided now that they want to bounce, but I think I'm doing enough damage, to be honest. Yeah, it's still yet to hit me, so unless he's got another form, which I don't think he will do, just given that his HP seems to have been quite high there. Yeah, that was easy. I wasn't expecting to be able to complete Chapter 3, to be honest, but I have done, so I'll definitely take that. Quite a few scrolls. The equipment is poor, but I mean, the aim of this video was just to see what we unlocked, which is the gold cave. Right. I'm guessing this is like similar to the dungeon. Oh, and we got the Cave Explorer card as a feature. All right, let's see what those actually do. Enter a new nickname. This nickname change is free. There we go, the gaming Beatle. In what world? Which word of that is banned? There we go. I just moved the space, and yeah, with a gaming Beetle with no spaces. Right, so let's have a look in here, the gold cave. Okay, so embark on a dangerous cave challenge to search for amazing treasure. Yeah, it was similar to the dungeon, I imagine. And then there was something in here, was it the fund? No, I've been on that before, but we'll collect the gems. This looks to be, I don't think I've seen this before, the level rush rewards. This is obviously how you get the new heroes, so I'll claim all of those. What we got, 10 of the golden ones. Interesting. All right, so this is... Let's have a look. Who have we got 10 of there? Frost Singer. Attacks are imbued with ice at level 1. That seems pretty nice, to be fair, to have that to start with. But yeah, glad we finally unlocked the final unlockable, at least the final unlockable that I can see. But yeah, next one, let's maybe have a look at the Breeze Prairie, or we'll maybe take a look at the Gold Cave as well. But yeah, appreciate it if you got this far. Please do consider subscribing. Catch you in the next one.